CBS Evening News for tonight. For all of us at CBS News all around the world, good night.
This is KHQA News at 6. It's your news now.
Firefighters are on the scene of a structure fire at 6th and Marion in LaGrange, Missouri. The call came in around 5:30 this evening.
KHQA's Raja Maples is on the way to the scene, and we will have an update for you on that later in the show.
It's a parent's worst fear when their child goes missing, or perhaps when your elderly parent who suffers from dementia wanders away from home.
In recent years, an ankle bracelet has calmed those fears for a handful of people across the Quincy area. KHQA's Brooke Hash shows the proof behind Project Lifesaver and the depths it goes to keep your loved ones near at all times.
Pumpkin stems blue.
Brady Wilkie's imagination is as vibrant as the colors in Alexis Partlow's special education classroom. Sometime last week, Brady got a little too creative and managed to break away from the security of his ankle bracelet.
In the daily routine of checking to see if it's working, we realized that it was gone.
The bracelet is a GPS device provided through Project Lifesaver that can help police track Brady's location in a case of an emergency.
It provides a great sense of security for families as well as teachers if the what if happens.
He's one of 11 Adams County kids with autism who wear the bracelet.
After a while with wear and tear, it probably just came apart, and Brady saw the opportunity to get rid of it.
Detective Tom Leeson with the Quincy Police Department heads Project Lifesaver. In a moment's notice, he can turn on a receiver that tracks the bracelet's signal of up to 3 miles away. But a search around town for Brady's bracelet came up empty.
They asked him to show us where he put the bracelet, and he pointed to the garbage and he goes, "There it is," but it wasn't there.
Detective Leeson found himself in 5 feet of trash at the Back Ridge landfill in LaGrange, Missouri, when his receiver pinpointed the bracelet's location.
To me, that's a pretty good testament to show how well this program works, where we can find this little transmitter in a big pile of garbage.
In this case, it was just a bracelet, but Leeson says this technology could mean the difference in life and death in a more frightening situation.
If their loved one that has autism, Down syndrome, Alzheimer's, dementia is at risk of wandering, becoming lost, we need to get them on the program before they become lost.
Thanks to a new bracelet, everyone knows Brady's back in school. Brooke Hash, KHQA News, Quincy.
And you can learn more about Project Lifesaver on our website, connecttristates.com. And now we will check in with Chief Meteorologist Mike Cole with a first look at your forecast.
Well, how's everybody doing out there? We have ourselves a little light rain shower activity off to the west of town over the southwestern viewing area here on the TrueView Titan Next-Red. Check it out. Monroe County, around the Paris area, you have some showers ongoing further south into western Audrain County in the extreme southwestern section of Shelby County, Missouri, south and west of Shelbyville and off to the west of Shelbina out that way. As we go on through the evening hours, some showers will traverse from northwest to southeast, generally west of the Mississippi River, as an area of upper level low pressure spins overhead. Now, we aren't looking at much in the way of rainfall, and once again, this should all be out of here by around midnight tonight. Temperatures generally are in the 70s right now, but I have the 80s in the forecast. I'll tell you when to expect those coming up soon.
Fort Madison police say no arrests have been made in a shooting that took place yesterday afternoon. The police investigation began shortly after 3 o'clock after someone reported hearing gunshots in the 1300 block between Avenue F and Avenue G. Police say Matthew Griffiths of Fort Madison was found in the alley with a gunshot wound to his leg. He was taken to the University of Iowa Hospital. Police Chief Bruce Niggemeyer says anyone with information about the shooting should contact the Fort Madison Police Department.
The man charged in a January shooting death in Quincy will avoid life in prison. Vincent Carter of Quincy is charged with shooting and killing Terry Williams. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder today. Police say Carter shot Williams at an apartment building in the 200 block of South 11th Street over an argument about rent. Carter would have faced 45 years to life in prison, but because of the plea, he now faces up to 20 years in state prison. Carter will be sentenced November 25th.
Fire and rescue crews in Shelby County responded to a two-semi accident near Shelbina this morning. The crash happened on Highway 36 just before noon. One driver was treated for moderate injuries. The entire cabin of one of the trucks caught fire in the median. Traffic was rerouted for a short time, but the road now is open. A Palmyra woman is in serious condition after her SUV hit a tree this morning. The Missouri Highway Patrol says Sonia Walkup was eastbound on US 36 about a mile west of Hannibal when she drove into the median and traveled across the westbound lanes of traffic. Her vehicle then left the road and hit a tree. She was taken to Hannibal Regional Hospital. Coming up, a local family that lost a loved one wants you to pull a Hammie in her honor. We'll explain exactly what that is coming up. I would, when you get a chance, rewrite those two fire and condition, eastbound.
Stephen Johnson, KHQA, here at Hy-Vee on Broadway.
You're watching KHQA News at 6 with Carol Sowers, Ross Green, Chief Meteorologist Mike Cole, and Sports Director Chris Dewar. This is KHQA. It's your news now.
On September 8th, 15-year-old Hannah Buchanan of Frankfort, Missouri was killed in a car accident. Her friends and family called her Hammie. She also was known for random acts of kindness.
Now, people are being encouraged to show kindness to a stranger by pulling a Hammie. And that's just what KHQA's Stephen Johnson is about to do at the Broadway Hy-Vee in Quincy.
We are here at the Hy-Vee on Broadway, and I am about to pull a Hammie. Hello, ma'am. Hi. I'm Stephen Johnson from KHQA in Quincy. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
I'm going to do something very nice for you. I'm going to pay for your groceries today.
That would be nice.
So let me do that here.
There's a lot.
Whoops. Let's see here. Oh, you're fine. There we go. I have to sign right here. And what's your name, ma'am?
Jana.
Jana, and where are you from, Jana?
Quincy.
Here from Quincy.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Well, Jana, the reason why I'm paying for your groceries is in honor of a little girl named Hannah Buchanan. She was 15 years old when she died in a car accident earlier this month. And now people are doing random acts of kindness in her honor. And so we decided we wanted to do a random act of kindness in her honor tonight as well.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's wonderful.
So that's the reason why we're doing that.
And
So
what was her name?
her name was Hannah Buchanan. And
Okay.
what it's called is called pulling a hammy. So that's what we've just done.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I just pulled a hammy, and you can too.
And the king will say, I tell you the truth, when you did it unto the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you were doing it to me.
This passage from the book of Matthew holds special meaning for the family of Hannah Buchanan. It was on the wall of the hospital where she died, and it is a perfect explanation of who Hannah Buchanan was. 15-year-old Hannah Buchanan loved to dance. She also loved giraffes. She was a typical 15-year-old girl in many ways except one. She had a very strong desire to show kindness to others.
The thing that I think I remember the most and always will about her is her ability to make other people feel comfortable, feel loved, and to want to do kind things for others. And that's just a remarkable thing to me that I got 16 years of that.
Since her passing, those acts of kindness have inspired a kindness movement in Hannah's honor called Pull a Hammie. Now people around the area are sending in their stories of showing kindness to strangers to the Pull a Hammie Facebook page. Hannah's father, Mike, says he's surprised by how the Pull a Hammie movement is taking on a life of its own.
It's overwhelming to me to think that one person, 15 years old, has had this much impact, to think what everybody could do if everybody shared and had that much impact, how much it would change this world.
Hannah's parents want the Pull a Hammie movement to go beyond the memory of their daughter to impact lives all around the world.
We can be kind and make a difference at any time in our life, and that is certainly what I would like Pull a Hammie to be. What it really is about each individual becoming the best that they can be, and about why they became that. And normally it's because of what somebody else has done in their life.
Though their beloved Hannah is gone, her family is proud that her life and memory will inspire people to pull a hammy of kindness for many years to come. Stephen Johnson, KHQA News, Frankfort, Missouri. Hannah's family is also going to be selling T-shirts called Pull a Hammie T-shirts for $10, and all the money from those T-shirts will go to support mission trips to Haiti and to support dance scholarships for underprivileged children here in the United States. Her brother Joshua is also going to take a trip to Haiti that was originally planned for Hannah in her memory. We're going to have a whole lot more about the Pull a Hammie movement on our website at connecttristates.com. For KHQA News, reporting from the Hy-Vee on Broadway, I'm Stephen Johnson.
Thank you very much, Stephen. If you live, work, or travel through Adams County on a regular basis, you now can get text and email emergency alerts. As KHQA's Jim Whitfield explains, the Adams County Emergency Management Agency says it's all part of keeping the public safe.
John Simon knows there are thousands of people who carry a smartphone with them almost all the time. And he says the county now has the capability of notifying those people about evacuations, disasters, missing persons, and even health-related incidents.
And we're starting to see a reduction in the number of landlines that are out there. And so this gives us a cost-efficient tool to be able to reach the public.
It's called Nixle, and with just a few keystrokes at your computer or by texting Adams County to 888-777, you can get on the notification list. It's a cooperative effort between 3 county agencies who are responsible for keeping the public safe.
That's correct. Nixle gives us the opportunity to get out a message almost instantaneously about any sort of public health emergency, whether it's a disease outbreak or if we need to give special vaccinations or distribute medications out to the public in a quick fashion.
Simon says the cell phone numbers and email addresses that are registered with the service remain private. He says he doesn't even know who signs up for the notifications. And the service is county-wide, meaning it's not pinpointed to a certain zip code or geographic area, allowing more users to be aware of what might be happening in the county. Jim Whitfield, KHQA News, Adams County, Illinois.
Simon emphasized that this service will not take the place of severe weather watches and warnings. He says you still need a weather radio to stay informed of severe weather.
Or a TV would do as well. You can watch us when severe weather's around. But for now, we are going to watch some showers on the radar coming up in just a few short minutes, as well as warmer weather on the way to the tri-states. It's all next. Stay tuned.
Okay, always think about how we can promote ourselves. That tag, and I'm so glad that Mike said, or a TV, you know, watch me on TV here. Simon emphasized this service will not take the place of severe weather watches and warnings that you receive on our website, on our mobile app, on our Facebook page, and here on KHQA. You know, always a weather radio still is a good idea in addition to all those other services that KHQA can provide you. You know, never miss an opportunity, because all we did right there was promote weather radios. All right.
When you're jet setting around Chicago, you said you're driving up there, so are you going to have a personal car with you? Or do you take taxis?
I won't ever drive downtown. Well, we stay in the Gold Coast, and so I can walk anywhere I want to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say...
Or I have taken, because I can go up to Division and take
absolutely
train down to the field
no
museum.
problem.
Oh, okay. I was going to say there's this really cool app now where
Let me just do
basically
this.
punch in your location, and
me
other
do
cab drivers using that same app come straight to you, and it gives you like their cab number, their name,
this?
their rating, and it only costs like 5%. Fee for using the app.
Really?
It's super handy. Yeah.
There's also, and I forget what the name of it is, but it's a car service that large
Okay, I
cities
think I
have
got
that
us there.
we've used in New York.
I dropped 3, I think, graphics. So
rather than just calling
all right.
a cab.
Let me know. I'll be
you know,
listening
you
for my
call a
cues,
specific
and we'll
car
get it.
service,
We'll get
and
it
they're
done
like,
here.
We are sending somebody to you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this is essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I can walk.
Yeah, that's good.
Anywhere. I mean, walking to the Field Museum will be a little bit of a hike, but I'll, walk down to the venue, and then.
Can you ride your moped with your pink helmet on?
Have lunch.
Through the streets of downtown Chicago? No. I'm sorry to interrupt.
And then, no, that's okay. And then, walk on and walk back. And we walk everywhere in Chicago, unless it's just ridiculous.
Well, yeah.
One of the best times we had in Chicago, we went to this place called Pops on Champagne.
Hey, it's Lily.
Which is a champagne bar.
What's going on here?
And
okay.
And we came out.
Now, your exclusive 7 Storm Team forecast.
Good evening. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies across the region. Even have a few showers showing up around the area as well. The Sleep Tight weather cam showing the clouds in place right now, though. Let's hop over to the radar and see where it is raining right now in the tri-states, and that would be in the southwestern viewing area. Here's Quincy, here's Hannibal, off to the southwest over into Monroe County, around the Paris area, especially back south and west of Paris. We're looking at a little bit of a downpour there, and it extends back into Audrain County, that is, north and west of Mexico. So this area is sliding off to the southeast. I think the bulk of any rain activity will occur west of Quincy and Hannibal tonight, west of the Mississippi River, as we head on through the evening hours. Should be out of here by around midnight. 76 in Macomb, 77 in Hannibal, middle 70s area-wide across the tri-states this evening. We have partly cloudy skies at the airport and 76 degrees. The winds are light now to the east-southeast near 10 miles an hour. The pressure is currently falling at 29.83 inches. 78 degrees our high today, 4 degrees above average, and I think we'll stay with that trend of above average temperatures over the next several days. Our low this morning, 52, came out right on target at 52 degrees. That's the normal mark this time of year. Low pressure is circulating right now over Iowa and northern Missouri. An upper level low pressure system here helping to draw in a little moisture, a little instability, and you get some showers, maybe a pop-up storm off to the west of the viewing area. Generally speaking, the far western parts of the viewing area will have the best chances of seeing some rain showers as this low circulates to the southeast as we go on through the evening hours. The maps go into motion here showing you that circulation, bringing some rains over the southwestern part of the viewing area once again, and then it dissipates. We are left with clearing skies as we head towards morning. Partly cloudy skies are back in the forecast, though, for tomorrow. We'll see an early rain chance across the region generally to the west of Quincy, 57 for an overnight low with those winds out of the east-northeast 5 to 15 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight. Partly cloudy tomorrow. We'll see some warm temperatures back around 80 degrees across the region. Winds out of the east-northeast 5 to 15 continuing. For Thursday, sunshine in 82. Take it up into the middle 80s on Friday with sunny skies. Chance of showers and storms will move back into the region as we head into Saturday afternoon with a front coming in that will bring us better chance of showers and storms, it appears, sometime on Saturday night. Any activity should be winding down, though, as we head on into Sunday, with temperatures cooling back into the 70s for early next week. So some rain chances out there tonight, and then again, once again, as we head into the weekend. And it's going to be a pretty nice rain chance, I think, on Saturday night for the region, maybe a half inch or so of rain.
All right, we'll be ready for it.
I'm looking forward to some rain myself.
Okay,
Thanks, Mike. Stick around. Chris Dewar has all of your sports coming up after the break.
I can hear you. I can hear you. My camera is on. My camera is on. My camera's on, Lily. I can't see you, but I don't have to see you. Yeah, it is, as long as I can hear, and I can hear you. You can, okay, so it's on your end because I can see me. So go to your little video thing and turn it on because my part's on and I can see myself. Oh, do you want me to just call in then? No. Call, which number do you want me to call?
Me and then graphics.
People have always thought that, there's been this real effort to get local people. They just show up on the doorstep and we go, okay, we'll do this.
Yeah, we promote this.
Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, en route to the state semifinals last season, the Central Panthers had two defensive players who registered more than 100 tackles. They were graduated senior Douglas Weiss and returning linebacker standout Jarrett Starman. For knowing the answer to that question, Miss Patty Johnson of Camp Point is the winner of our Game of the Week contest this week and gets a wonderful gift card from Subway for her efforts. And speaking of the big game of the week, when we stage it on Friday night in Camp Point, it will now be a battle of state-ranked teams. The Hornets check in 10th this week in Class 1A, debuting there. Central is still number 4. Jacksonville's the only other ranked team in Western Illinois right now, 6th in Class 4A. Well, week 5 of the high school football season may be as good as it gets in terms of rivalry pairings. Central Brown County, obviously, Q&D at Illini West, Jacksonville Sacred Heart Griffin. Those 3 games may dominate the headlines. Just don't sleep on the historically impassioned Gridiron Grudge Fest that will be taking place in Beardstown.
If you need help getting up for practice and for a game this week on Rushville Week, there's something wrong with you as a football player. It's incredible. Rushville Week, it's insane.
For Beardstown fullback Cole Huey, Friday is more than just the most important rivalry game of the season. It's a chance to run with purpose, to fight for every yard, and in so doing, to honor the man closest to Cole's own heart, the man who taught him and who continues to teach him every day about the valor found in struggle.
With everything that's going on in my family life, with Dad having cancer and everything, football really helps. It gives me a lot of motivation to get that extra yard when I'm running just for him, because I know that's what he lives for and what he wants to see. He's came out here every day, and I think this has kind of been his escape from, you know, kind of the things that his dad is going through. And, you know, he's really shown how strong of a young man he is through all this. His sophomore and junior year, I think he was just kind of happy being out there. And this year he's really taken the next step to being, you know, kind of our defensive stopper and our force out there, and also somebody we can depend on running the ball up the middle for, you know, good hard chunks of yardage. Last Friday night after the game, they blew that last whistle and I ran to the sidelines yelling, "Where's my dad?" to just give him a hug, because I knew he'd be proud and I just wanted to see him. I think that when our other guys see him and what he's dealing with, and he's still out here able to put all that aside for 3 hours and come out here and give it all the guys, it makes it easier for the rest of the guys to say, you know what, I need to come out here and also give it everything I have too.
And the Beardstown football players are all wearing the initials KH for Kenny Huey, Cole's dad, on the back of their helmets in honor of his fight with cancer. One Missouri football note to pass along this week: Palmyra is still at number 9, actually moves up a spot to number 9 this week in the Class 2 football poll. Hannibal drops out. Finally tonight, the Quincy University women's soccer squad is rising in national esteem. The National Soccer Coaches Association has moved Dave Musso's Lady Hawks into the national top 10, and this week installed Jacqueline Mastriani as the National Collegiate Player of the Week after her 2 golden goals this past weekend. Coming up tonight at 10 o'clock, we've got cross country for you, we've got girls golf, and we have softball if it doesn't rain us out.
All right, looking forward to it. We'll be right back.
What? Oh, hi. Hi, Russia. Hi, Russia.
Hi, hi, Carol.
What do we have?
Are we on?
No, but what do we have?
Oh, okay. This is like 2 houses over from where I grew up, funny enough. I don't have any details in terms of whether anyone was hurt, but I have some just basic details of what I see right now.
Okay, good. Good. And just phone, right? No Skype?
Just phone, yeah.
Okay. Catherine will give you time cues. Just, you know, be sure and time yourself well.
Okay.
Okay.
she works at Mark Twain Casino, right? She works at Mark Twain Casino, I think.
This is breaking news from KHQA. It's your news now.
As we first told you, KHQA's Raja Maples is on the scene of a structure fire in LaGrange, Missouri. She joins us now by phone. Raja?
Where the fire is happening, and this is just 2 houses down from where I grew up. It's very sad to see this structure fire going on right now because I've seen this house forever growing up. The owners of this house are Bob and Debbie Smith. I was told that no one was home at the time of the fire. In fact, Debbie was working at Mark Twain Casino when she heard that her house was on fire. You can see her visually
what
upset about this. No one was hurt that we know of. There were a couple of pets inside, and we're trying to determine whether they survived and how they're doing. But right now we have the Canton Fire Department, LaGrange Fire Department, a lot of onlookers, and a lot of smoke. The house is still on fire. They haven't gotten the flames put out. But we will keep you updated on Facebook, ConnectTriStates.com, and Twitter, reporting live from LaGrange. I'm Raja Maples.
All right, thanks very much, Raja. Tune in again for KHQA News at 10.